The Presidential Commission for the Urban Poor will lead this year's Urban Poor Solidarity Week in various parts of the country. It kicks off on November 26 to 27 in Barobo, Surigao del Sur, and 29 to 30 in Zamboanga City. The main events are scheduled for December 2 in Quezon City, December 3 in Island Garden City of Samal, December 4 in San Fernando, Pampanga, and Cotabato City, and will conclude on December 5 in Cebu City. Under the theme, Sama-sama sa Pag-Alpas sa Bagong Pilipinas, the week highlights collaboration among government agencies, partner organizations, and urban poor groups who promote community development and inclusive growth. Activities will also showcase the Alpas Comunidad flagship project, demonstrating PCUP's commitment to empowering urban poor communities and addressing poverty nationwide. Joining us now to talk about this event, we have Undersecretary Michelle Anne Gonzales, Chairperson and CEO of the Presidential Commission for the Urban Poor, who is currently in Barobo, Surigao del Sur. Magandang umaga po sa inyo.
Good morning, and having us.
Okay, Usec, unang-una ho, what is happening today? I believe today is the official opening of that week, Solidarity Week, and what is the main purpose of this celebration?
So for this year's celebration of our Urban Poor Solidarity Week, we decided to have it nationwide. Usually sa NCR lang, but this time, ng ating Pangulo to reach far-flung areas, we decided to have the celebrations in different areas and as far-flung areas as possible para maramdaman naman nila yung celebration. So we're kicking off today here in Barobo, Surigao. This is the first time they're gonna experience the celebration here. We'll be having accreditations of urban poor organizations. We'll be giving awards to our natatanging Lingkod Maralita Awardee and our champions for the urban poor. Then we also have mga gift packs for them and a lot of other activities for our urban poor here in Surigao.
Oo. Pero ano po ang ibig sabihin ng Solidarity Week? Why come together in this way?
Okay. Actually, this is a Presidential Proclamation 367 that declares the first week of December na kung saan mag-celebrate ang urban poor. Well, actually, hindi masyado napapansin, no? Pero napakalaking sector talaga nitong urban poor sector. Actually, sa amin sa PCUP, we've accredited since the beginning around 0.6 million individuals na urban poor. So this is pagkilala sa kanila sa sektor na ito na magsama-sama to discuss, to come together and make them feel important also. Discuss all the concerns kung paano pa kami makakatulong sa kanila. And to make them feel important na hindi sila nakakalimutan ng gobyerno.
And when they get themselves accredited as part of this sector, ano po yung tulong na ihahatid natin sa kanila?
Ang mandato po kasi ng PCUP is we are the direct link between the poor and the government. So kami rin po yung nag-accredit ng urban poor organizations. So when accredited, well, before they get accredited, let's say may isang organisasyon, hindi pa sila organized, tulungan namin sila mag-organize. We teach them how to have officers para meron naman silang lead. And then we accredit them. Once they're accredited, we conduct our activities to them, like we conduct livelihood trainings, capacity building trainings, and then we link them to different agencies depending on the needs of the community. That's why we launched this Alpas Comunidad flagship program. It's a holistic approach to social preparation. Tugon namin to sa whole of nation approach. It's called Alpas. At least this is a checklist for us to what we can do in every urban poor organization. A, meaning access, meaning we link them to different national agencies. Let's say they need kabuhayan, we link them to DOLE. They need training, we link them to TESDA. Pagkakalusugan, we endorse them to DSWD. And then L, livelihood and kabuhayan, again, we partner with DOLE and other agencies to be able to give them skills, livelihood trainings, and those stuff para makasimula sila ng hanap buhay nila. And then P is pabahay, Because may mga urban poor organizations, they reach a point na nagmamature na sila, naturuan na namin sila ng mga karapatan nila, meron na rin silang financial literacy, tas kaya na nila pumasok sa isang housing program. We link them na to DSHU, to NHA, or to SHAFC, so they can avail of the expanded 4PH program of the government. And then letter A, agrikultura, because we promote urban farming para may of food naman yung bawat communities, para hindi makabawas din sa kanilang gastusin. And then letter S is sustainability. This is where we monitor their progress, especially yung mga relocatees, kumusta ba yung mga bahay na na-turn over sa kanila, kalagayan nila, binabaha ba sila, nahihirapan ba sila. And aside from that, sustainability, we also help in lobbying laws that will improve existing laws, like the Urban Development and Housing Act, yung best practices, nakikita namin yung mga provisions na kailangan i-improve, then we lobby that in Congress.
Oo. And ano po ulit yung A? Sorry ho? Access. Okay. So, ito po, how long, para po siyang program that the urban poor has to go through? Parang 4Ps, they're 4Ps. Parang ganun pong version. Oo.
And kasi in the same way that we accredit urban poor organizations, ang pangarap namin, makagraduate din sila. Hindi sila ever na urban poor. So, since PCUP is the direct link, we try to put these factors in. So, para maging sustainable sila, self-reliant, resilient. So, we try as much as we can to put in all these factors in every urban poor organization. Of course, we will always be the access. Whatever they need, they can always go to PCUP so we can link them to respective national agencies kung saan yung pangangailangan nila. And then the livelihood na, tuloy-tuloy yan, we link them also. Like now, next week, we're very excited because DOLE will be giving us so many negosyo packages, carinderia packages, barbecue packages that we will be giving to different urban poor organizations in NCR. And then, like in yung mga tatamaan ng mga government infra, like tatamaan ng South Long Haul projects ng DOTR, yung mga relocatees, we're also very thankful to DOLE dahil nag-extend naman sila ng mga tupad para makatulong sa mga tao. Yung ganon, we link the poor with the existing programs of the government.
Ibig sabihin ho, kung ako po ay nangangailangan ng tulong medikal o tulong pinansyal, pwede akong pumunta dito po sa inyong Solidarity Week and apply.
Opo. Yes.
Oo.
Actually, marami pong pumupunta sa office, mga nasa ospital or ooperahan or yung mga service po ng DSWD. Ang dami-dami programs ng DSWD. So from PCUP, we give them an endorsement and then they go to DSWD and then they're catered there. Tinutugunan naman po ng DSWD yung mga pangangailangan nila. AICS, financial help, medical assistance, burial assistance, tumutulong po ang DSWD basta endorse ng PCUP.
Okay. The president has a goal of reducing poverty to 9% by the end of his term. Where are we on that? And what has proven to be successful in the first 3.5 years?
Ang poverty incidence rate natin as of 2020, I'm not mistaken, 2022 is already 11.8, is down to 11.8%. And hopefully by 2028, single digit na lang. So, PC, we try to work all these urban poor organizations, address their problems, especially with regards to housing. Kasi ako, as a chair of PCUP, I believe, ang talaga, one measure of talagang pag-angat ng kabuhayan or poverty is if you get your own roof, may sarili kang pabahay at hindi ka na informal settlers. So, now naman po ay sinusulong na natin 4PH, expanded 4PH, yung iba-ibang modalities ng housing. So, pag na-implement na lahat ito, plus all the interventions of government. The SWD has so many interventions. We have 4PH, yung mga Pantawid Gutom, and a lot of other programs. Aangat ay mababawasan palalo yung public incidents. And SWD has that, yung pagbaba ng number of nagugutom at natutulungan.
Oh. There is a change in leadership over at the Department of Housing. Ito si former Secretary Jerry Acuzar, nung panahon niya, itinutulak niya yung mga condominium na pwede kang mag-avail of, bayaran mo ng hulugan. What is the update on that? Tuloy pa rin po ba yun? And because there have been much sentiment about the urban poor's inability to afford pa rin kahit mas mura ito. At ano yung mga nangyari dun sa mga pabahay na naiwan na nakatiwangwang? I mean, has that been somehow linked to the demand for housing?
Actually, yung 4PH during the time of Secretary Jerry Acuzar, and remember it's right, ito yung 4PH condo type. I think mas mahal nga yan, Ms. Gretchen, kaya hindi siya talagang naging popular amongst the beneficiaries. Kaya ngayon, Secretary Aliling, pinalik nila yung ibang modalities. Lahat na nung klaseng modalities ng housing, pwede na ulit. But the people kasi, experience namin sa urban poor, they really push for yung people's plan na gusto nilang set up ng pabahay. But ngayon nga, SHAFC is very active in building homes, Pag-ibig also. But again, kulang na kulang din talaga. We're working closely with Congresswoman Popular, the chair of the Housing Committee in Congress, na she's really lobbying for an increase in budget for housing. Kasi as of now, aside from the housing allocation of NHA for administrative demolitions, administrative misdirection meaning yung mga tatamaan ng government infra, kulang pa. Meron pang hawak kami from PCUP, yung mga court-ordered cases, mapupuyo. Now we have 25,000 court-ordered cases, meaning that's 25,000 families na wala pang allotment ng pabahay. Kaya ganun din, kalaki yung problema na kailangan i-address. We really need more funding for housing programs.
Oo, tama ho kayo, no? Kasi ginawan po namin yan ng dokumentaryo at doon nga po ay natagpuan na talagang kulang na kulang ang budget, lalong-lalo na doon sa demand na pataas ng pataas. So again, we invite everybody to visit the Solidarity Week. Saan po ito mga lugar?
Have now in Barobo, Surigao, and then we'll have in Zamboanga, then Quezon City, then we'll have in Samal, San Fernando, Pampanga, Cotabato, and in Cebu City. But aside from these big celebrations, you also have localized celebrations. We're expecting 2,000 urban poor organizations to participate in the celebration. 2,000 urban poor times around 200 average per urban poor. That's around 400,000 families times 5. That's around 2 million urban poor individuals celebrating this week for the Urban Poor Solidarity Week 2025.
Sama-sama sa pag-alpas para sa bagong Pilipinas as the theme says for the Solidarity Week. Maraming salamat for telling us all about that event and sana po marami pa pong matulungan ng inyong grupo. We have Undersecretary Michelle Anne Gonzales, Chairperson and CEO of the Presidential Commission for the Urban Poor.